Welcome to Michigan, where we experience spring, winter, summer, and fall all in 1 week. Let me tell you, I'll be glad when this cold is over with. All jokes aside, here's an update on my '09, '10 Jeep Grand Cherokee that I bought in October of 2024. So far, I don't have any issues with it, but I am going to address the comments and concerns and the questions that people had. The number one thing is fuel economy. So I'm gonna make this video as short and simple as possible. I want to start off by saying this: I haven't had no issues out of this yet, and I want to say I put in 6,000 miles on it since I've owned it, and I think it's real good in the snow. It handles like a car. There is a Wrangler on the channel as well, and the Wrangler do ride more like a truck compared to this. This feels more car-like. Question number one: how is it on fuel economy? Well, let me just say this. Imagine having a water hose in your hand during a hot summer day with the water running and that water is just coming out of that hose. That's how the fuel economy is. However, this does have MDS where half of the engine shuts off and go into four-cylinder mode to help save fuel. But you have to be light on the gas and you have to be cruising for MDS to kick in, or I should say feather the gas pedal as you accelerate and drive like it's a 90-year-old woman in the car would you, for MDS to work. And I average 22 miles a gallon when I'm, you know, driving respectively, or I should say responsibly. I get about 22 miles a gallon. In the city, I'll be lucky to see 16 and stop and go traffic. Another question is, do I like it better than my white 2002 Ford Explorer? Now, this is definitely way more powerful than my white 4.6 Ford Explorer that I have. Now, it is slightly smaller than my Ford Explorer, but the question is, do I like it better? Well, I do. I like it better, and I like the power that it has. And even by today's standards, I know this is a 15-year-old SUV. It still feels fast off the line. Now, of course, having more horsepower or having this gas guzzling V8 engine, it does make me drive more responsible. So I do drive a little bit slower than I usually do to let the MDS do the work and help me save fuel when it's shut down on 4 cylinders. Another question that was asked: what made you want to get a Grand Cherokee? Well, I originally wasn't in the market for one. I originally wanted an Expedition, but the Expeditions I kept running into were pretty much junk and they wanted top dollar for it. Plus, I didn't want to get a twin turbo EcoBoost in the Expedition. I wanted one with a V8, which means I would have to find an older one, like an 012 or something. And even those were messed up. And also, the older ones I did find, they wanted top dollar for them with 90 something thousand miles on it, and they wanted like 20 grand for it. So I said, no, I'm not paying that much. I came across this Jeep and I said, you know what, I'm gonna look at it because it's real clean. And I test drove it and I liked it. I did get this, I did get a good deal on this, and I got this for super cheap. I'm also put a story up on that a little bit later on why I got it so cheap. But I ended up going with this because I like the way it rides. It's fast, and the four-wheel drive system, it works real good. And not to mention, this is a clean title, clean Carfax vehicle. And the number one reason why I bought it is because it was well maintained by the previous owner, and it's been dealer service its entire life. Even the transmission fluid, differential fluid, and stuff like that has been changed out, and that's something I couldn't beat. So I had to go with this. And not to mention, I mean, the paint is in great job. I mean, it's in excellent condition. The paint's in excellent condition. So it's like, I know the sun's not up, but if the sun was out, you can actually see the flakes in the paint. This is probably a bad time to be doing the video because it's gloomy out here, but hey, that's Michigan. Everything on it works. There's not one thing on this Grand Cherokee that's broken, and not to mention it's trail rated. So, yeah, tires in good condition. It sounds good when you start it up. It does have the stock exhaust system on it. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any mods to it. I'm gonna probably just leave it stock for now. Maybe in this upcoming year, I'll do some mods to it. Maybe I'll change out these lights. But as far as an exhaust system, I don't know if I'm gonna touch it. So to close this video out, yeah, this is my Jeep that I am replacing, that did replace my 2002 Ford Explorer. And this is my new winter beater. So I made this video because it's getting cold out here. It was 50 degrees and now it's 30 out here, but that's comes with being in Michigan. You experience spring, winter, summer, fall all in the same week. So thank you guys for watching and see you in the long run.